All rise. Support court with Judge Bunderby is now in session. Judge, it's case number JVB 1056, Hannigan case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Ms. Hannigan, you brought this case before the...
Okay, guys. As the courtroom is brought to order, we get off to a good start. The plaintiff doesn't waste any time in getting right to the point when the judge enters the room and calls the case. Her statements are poignant despite her composed tone. Her children's father has entirely disappeared from their lives, leaving them without any emotional support, consistency, or presence. This is about finally receiving the assistance she and her children deserve, not about exacting revenge. Her frustration is palpable, stable and honest without being ostentatious or theatrical. It's the type of emotional weariness that develops gradually when someone bears the burden by themselves. The tone is set by this brief part, which may seem routine at first. It's about turning up when others won't, and she's doing just that today.
Okay. How many children do you all have? All right. You said ex-husband. So how long have you all been divorced? Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. All right. So he has an outside child. How old is that child?
This is where things get personal, so buckle up. The truth comes out when the divorce is brought up. Her ex-husband had a child with someone else after cheating. That is a complete betrayal of a family, not merely a rift in the connection. She is straightforward and doesn't weep or get angry. It serves as a reminder that some of the most agonizing tales are conveyed in serene tones. The case goes from routine to raw at this point. We now recognize the stakes. This is complete abandonment, not just financial negligence. She is left to repair what he damaged. To ensure that he doesn't get away with it, she is now resorting to the legal system.
Do you know where he works? All right. Do you know how much he makes? Okay. Does he do anything financially to support the children? Okay. And you said he doesn't pick them up or anything like that? All right. All right. Do you pay health insurance or does he pay health insurance? Okay. How much is the health insurance? And that's for the children only, correct?
The figures start to come in at this point, and they are very telling. We learn that the father makes a good $120,000 a year from his mechanic shop, but he doesn't give his own kids any money at all. No money, no visit, and no effort at all. In the meantime, the mother is taking care of the daily care, health insurance, and the mental strain of being a single parent. The judge meticulously verifies every item, yet it's evidence of neglect, rather than merely paperwork. A six-figure father cannot claim ignorance. It brings to light a reality that many people encounter. The court views it as a refuse rather than a failure, and just because someone is able to provide doesn't imply they will.
All right, so let's take a look here. I see that he did not show up for court today. All right, I noticed he was served to be here today, looking at the documents that are before me. You haven't talked to him at all? Okay, did he say he wasn't coming to court today? Okay. Okay, well, good thing about it is that I can continue to move forward and place him on child support today because he was served to be here. And he's technically on notice, so we're going to go ahead and move forward based on...
Okay. I see that he did not appear in court today, so let's have a look. He was served to appear in court today, and based on the documents in front of me, I haven't spoken to him at all. Did he say he wouldn't be attending today? I haven't spoken to him in a few months. All right, so the good news is that since he was served to be here and is technically on notice, I can proceed with placing him on child support today. Based on the test, we will proceed.
That you gave, okay? So at $120,000 a year, that's what you said he makes, right? All right, I have his gross at $10,000 a month. That would bring his net to $7,584.25. And you said you all have 2 children and he has 1 outside child, is that correct? Okay, so giving him credit for that other child, that brings his child support to about $1,706. You said health insurance is $326 for the children. Okay, so he's going to reimburse half of that to you, so that $163 plus $1,706 brings his monthly child support amount to $1,869.
This moment hurts now. After reviewing the paperwork, the court verifies that the father was served but still declined to show up. So it's not only a no-show. Even if that is a complete denial of responsibility, Judge Vonda B doesn't bat an eye. She makes it apparent. Avoiding court does not spare you from penalties. This process won't be stopped by his silence. In fact, his actions speak louder than words. He had the opportunity to defend himself and fight for a better result, but he once again chose to be absent, just like he did with his children. This is a calm time, but don't let that fool you. It's tragic because when you voluntarily abdicate responsibility, the court continues to operate without you.
Is there anything further you needed? Are you okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed. Hi guys, it's me, Judge Vonda B. I wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the Hennigan case. Well, Mom was bringing Dad to court. She wanted him to pay child support for the children. Well, what did you notice that was interesting about this case? Dad did not show up for court. Remember guys, always show up to court when you are served. It may not necessarily change the outcome of the case, but
The verdict is now rendered. Meticulously and fairly calculated, Judge Vonda B does the arithmetic like a pro, taking $10,000 per month in gross income and subtracting credits for another child. Then, she halves the costs for health insurance, accounting for every dollar, and comes up with $1,869 per month. That's the price of fulfilling your responsibilities. No feelings, just facts, and this decision says a lot, even when the father isn't present to hear it. Every parent who watches is informed that the law won't if you choose to walk away. Here, the certainty is more potent than the quantity. The children won't be abandoned. Not under this judge's supervision,